Alright, this is the start of round one. We have won our dice roll. We're going to play first. And this hand's, it's okay. If we draw a couple lands, it'll be fine. But we have a turn one Thoughtseize, which is really good. So we're not going to mulligan in. We also have a Hero's Downfall. If we draw one land, which can keep us alive for a little bit. So let's see what we're facing. I'm going to Thoughtseize him, not us. Oh, okay. So we're playing against Esper. I'm going to write all these cards down so I don't forget. So he has a Temple, Watery Grave, another Temple. We're taking the Aetherling, by the way, because like they might only have one Aetherling in their deck, and like taking the charge is probably better because they just don't have any action. But like taking the Aetherling now is pretty awesome. So we should draw lands and we should be fine. So we did have two temples in his hand, so like it's not bad for him. So kept on top, so there's some kind of action spell. And we drew another land, so that's pretty good. So I can assume he's going to be cycling Charm this turn. Oh, no, just another temple. And he has decided to put on the bottom, so probably another land. And we drew a fourth land, so hopefully our Desecration Demon will resolve and we can start getting our beats on. Let's see what he does. So there's the Watery Grave tapped. He doesn't have a Dissolve. You could have a Syncopate, but I don't think we're going to play around that. Let's play this Desecration Demon. Let's see if he cycles his Charm. Excuse me. Yep. So we know about the Godless Shrine, the island, and that's it. I think that was a different island in his hand, if I don't remember. Drew another land, so now we can just start drawing spells. We drew enough lands to do something. So, looks like he has some kind of removal spell. Azorius Charm. Okay, so I'm just going to play a land, play around Syncopate, and play Whip here. So it's pretty good against them. It allows us to get lots of extra damage in. I'll say go. So like if he actually kills a Desecration Demon, we get to rebuy it. So there's a Shrine untapped. Is he on Rev for 2? Or does he hold it up like far and away? We'll see. Well, we're just going to play our Demon. Really need to draw an Underworld Connections. That'd be amazing right here. Very good in the control matchups. That card's just been very underrated, I think. It's just very powerful now. Might get worse as like more sets are added. He took 2 off Godless Shrine to pay for Syncopate. Okay. We'll pass turn back. So we don't got much action going on. We do have a Grey Merchant. And we don't know anything in his hand. There's another land. So, does he... Probably has Revelation here. Oh, we're going to find out. This is probably going to rev first, and then we got to take the best card out of his 6. Yep. So between his Thoughtseize and like this Hero's Demise, he might be pretty light on actual win conditions. So let's see. We can't take the island. We're not taking the Downfall. Write that down. We're not taking the Verdict. And the Far. We're just gonna take a Jace and then downfall the other Jace. I think that's the best option. I'll play our Grey Merchant. Like, it kind of sucks that he still has the Jace after that, but like, the rest of his hand just spot removal and removal spells, so like, it's really redundant. So taking any one of those cards doesn't do anything. So might as well just get the Jace off the table. Like, if he pluses it, it's great for us. We're just gonna kill it. Nope. Like here. So he took the Hero's Downfall, okay. So here I'm actually going to attack Jace with the Grey Merchant, and if he wants to save it, he has to downfall he has to downfall my Grey Merchant. and then we'll just kill his Jace. So basically, he had like he just cycled. He just like looked at kind of like glimpse of the future. So let's go ahead and kill his Jace now. And play Mutavaults, say go. So he has a hero, his downfall, a verdict, and a far and away. Now another temple. Let's see what he does with it. Probably gonna bottom it. Yeah, because he has so much removal in his hand, like he's just looking for a win condition now. I'm gonna whip. Let's see. I could play Spectre first and then whip. He's just gonna kill the Spectre. I'm actually just gonna get back the Merchant. Let him kill that. Then I'll play Spectre. Like really need to draw Underworld Connections before he draws his next Revelation to try to get back into this game. See if he kills it with the trigger on the stack. Oh, I could have. That's fine. So now he has the downfall. I've already used 2 Thoughtseize, so I can't really wait for another Thoughtseize. So I'll just play this Nightveil Spectre. So, alright, so he just has 2 removal spells. Okay, so he's keeping the downfall from the Mutavault. I'm actually just going to get back the Spectre this turn and attack. And see what we hit off his top. Probably nothing we can really cast. We're going to like hit a Thoughtseize maybe. I doubt he's going to kill the Spectre. Oh, well, at least we got another downfall off his deck. Okay. So go. So he has a downfall on a mystery card. Detention Sphere. Okay, nothing to do about that. And we have no creatures left in our graveyard, so it's not too good right now. And it's good that he did that instead of like waiting for an Underworld Connections, which we haven't drawn yet. We could also draw a Pack Rat, would be awesome here. Might want to attack the Mutavault to draw out the hero's downfall. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Just because we drew a Nightveil Spectre, so hopefully this can survive. But I doubt he has lands in his hand because he's been playing lands every turn. Well, just at least tap lands. I'll play this guy. I'm gonna keep the swamp in my hand for a Pack Rat in case we draw. I shouldn't play the last one. So no removal spell yet. If he had an instant speed one, I think he would have killed it already. He would have just like a Supreme Verdict. Okay, Jace. Oh, awesome. I'll only give him like 1 land. Because he'll probably just take 2 lands. So I'll just give him like only 1 land because the Doomblade's pretty useless. It only kills Mutavault, and we only have 2 of those left. So yeah, he gets a Plains, which isn't really... Yeah, it's just whatever. And he has a Supreme Verdict. So he has a Doomblade and a Plains in his hand. As we have a Doomblade in our hand, okay. So, hopefully we can draw a downfall pretty quickly and get rid of this Jace. And drew a Temple for the turn. Let's see what he does with it. Bottom, okay. So he just +1'd it. And we drew another Swamp, just say go. So yeah. We've gone through a third of our deck, haven't seen the Underworld Connections yet. Kind of unfortunate. So it's probably a -2 Jace this turn. Yep, here's Elspeth. So we now need a downfall to kill the Elspeth. Hopefully he doesn't have a counterspell. Is he not playing it? Okay, hopefully draw like a Thoughtseize. Nope, just more lands. So we haven't drawn that many spells this game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's about half. Kind of unfortunate. Oh, just gonna Revelation this turn? Yeah, we're pretty dead. I'm not gonna concede because he's not actually dead. Because if we draw like a downfall, we can still kill the Elspeth. Like that's only one of it. He has very few win conditions left. He only has 20 cards in his deck, so we'll see. So this game, that's not normally how against Esper plays out. Like, yeah, it's kind of awkward. We just drew lots of lands, so it makes all this. It's kind of interesting that he used the Jace first. I probably would have not done that because if I had a Hero's Downfall, I can kill the Elspeth in response, and he couldn't use it. And that's the more powerful effect, obviously. So he's a Doomblade in his hand, probably just snap discard during his end step. And kept a card on top, that's interesting. It's probably like a counter spell at this point. So he goes to his end step, let's see what he discards. Let's see, gets more knowledge out of his hand. Just lands. Alright, we can see what else is in his deck. Or in his hand. I think if he counters this, I'm just going to concede. Because he's going to have 6 tokens now. And, like, the mono black deck doesn't really have a way to deal with a lot of creatures at one time. Yeah, I'm just going to concede. Go on to the next game. Yeah, we were not getting there, to say the least. Let's go to sideboarding. Okay, so for this matchup, we take out, like, at least our Doom Blades and our Ultimate Prices. He could have Blood Barons, so he might want to keep Devour Flesh in. But we're definitely bringing Duress. Erebos is good. Pack Rat is good, because he needs like a Detention Sphere or a Supreme Verdict to answer it. Needle's good. Discretion Demon's like okay, but it's just one creature. It doesn't really do too much. It's just a big creature. Like it's awesome if it gets in, it hits. But if you spend 4 mana and then you just use a removal spell on it, it's not that good. So I'd rather have creatures that are more resilient, like Pack Rat, and or give me card advantage, like a Night Veil Spectre. All right, we'll go ahead and submit this. Just make sure I don't want anything else. Yep, seems fine. All right, so we are going to play first, and this hand's awesome. Has a Night Veil Spectre and an Underworld Connections, so we're not going to mulligan it. Let's play Swamp and Go. It's kind of sucky that we don't have like one of our 7 disruption spells in our opening hand. And he has a Temple. Puts it on bottom. Do another Swamp, just play Swamp. So, depending on what he does, it'll affect what I play next turn. Like, he plays a tap line next turn, I'm just playing Underworld Connections, but if he does, I'm going to play Spectre first, because I don't want him to syncopate this, which we saw that he had. But also, if we wait a turn, we're not playing around Dissolve. So it's kind of, we'll see what happens. Yeah. So he plays a tap line, I'm just going to slam his Connections. Yep. So we're going to play the Connections, it's going to resolve. Then he could Attention Sphere it, but there's nothing we can really do about that. Just say go. We draw another Swamp, so we only drawn lands this game so far, it's kind of awkward. So hopefully he doesn't have Attention Sphere. It's like he does, yep. It's kind of awkward. We drew a Whip, but we're just going to play our Spectre first. Hopefully this survives. So I don't think he has a Syncopate. He's paying 2 life for his Hollowed Fountain. So he has Supreme Verdict or Jace. Jace here. Okay, that's fine. So if he +1s it, we're just going to kill it, which is fine. Like, you should really always -2 against this deck, even when there's a creature in play. Just because I'm going to kill it. Let's attack him. Hit him for 1 because of the Jace. I drew Erebos, which is awesome. Gonna give us, allows us to draw cards. Took a Hollowed Fountain, might as well just play that. Nope. We'll just kill the Jace. So this makes our other Nightveil Spectre hits better. And like, it was basically we effectively drew a card off of it, even though it was just a land. It's another tap land. Temple. Let's see what he does with it. Puts it on top. Okay. Another Jace. Let's see if he learned his lesson this time. Actually can't kill it this time. This is awkward. Let's hit him. Ooh, Underworld Connections. So we're going to attack him for 1. Ooh, Syncopate. We can actually play that. So I'm actually going to play Underworld Connections this turn. And just say go. I'm not going to use it so in case we want to Syncopate something. So this turn I can only assume he's going to -2 Jace. Yep. Okay, yeah, he can have the ultimate price now. And so we're getting Thoughtseize this turn. So we're losing our Erebos. Oh, maybe we need the land. He took the ultimate price. Interesting. It doesn't do anything. It's not going to do anything for a little bit. And our deck is actually, because we took out most of our Desecration Demons, the ultimate price isn't going to do too much. So let's see what he does. He's thinking. He has to play around Syncope now. Yeah, nothing we can do about that. That's fine, we just got 1 for 1. Well, we drew a card off of it, so it's awesome. Let's pay 1 life to draw another card. So we know about the price. He has an island. We can play around. We'll draw a card now. We'll play Erebos. And say go. So we're in great shape. He can Jace again next turn. But we're going to draw a card with Erebos and turn going to 16. Then we'll play Whip and we get to attack. There we go. Put the Elspeth over here. Elspeth's pretty good for right now. We actually don't have an answer for it. I need to draw Needle another Downfall. Alright, let's see. In the turn, we're going to use Erebos. Drew a Swamp. We'll use our Unworld Connections. Drew another Swamp. Little teammate, a little flooded right now. Oh, drew Duress. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so he's 2 ultimate prices, so this Desecration Demon's never going to come down. I'm spelling Divination wrong. I know. So he has Charm, which he can't cast. I'm just going to take the Revelation here. So we're going to play our Whip. And I know it's going to get blocked, but we're just going to attack. We'll attack Elspeth. We're going to gain 5 life back. Yep. So we can draw some more cards next turn. Now it's kind of awkward. We can't actually attack with Erebos because of the Charm, at least not yet. So he has 2 prices in his hand. Let's write that down. So he's probably going to Divination in here. Ooh, Detention Sphere. That's a really good draw. On the Whip. Okay, that's not bad. Kind of interesting you just didn't take Erebos. I guess he has an answer for Erebos if I do anything. But that Detention Sphere was an amazing draw, really good for him. But now let's see what I can do. So I have 2 turns to kill Elspeth or deal with it in some fashion. Ooh, do another Whip, that's good. Not necessarily we need more lands. Gray Merchant. Okay. Um, I can draw one more card and still play Whip and attack. And Gray Merchant now deals 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, we play alternate price in response. So we need to do something next turn. That kind of sucks. I drew a far and away. Let's see what he does. Dissolve's pretty good here too. Okay, he took the far and away, so he gets to kill Erebos now. But we have another one, so it's not the end of the world. But we do need to kill this Elspeth before this is the last turn. Let's see if he aways us main phase. Make 3 more tokens. Yeah, he has to away us now because we're going to animate Mutavault next turn. So our draw's going to be kind of lackluster. We drew a lot of lands again. We've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And drawn like 8 spells. I guess 10 spells. I guess it's not that bad. Well, it's been like 1-to-1 ratio, which is when you play it closer to a 2-to-1 ratio. So I think if we draw a little more action spells, we only drew like 1 hand disruption. Really? Okay. Let's see what's going on. Top of our deck. Still nothing. Okay, we're gonna draw some cards. Pack Rat. Doesn't help. So this is our last activation. Like it's not even good. Like we still just die. Yeah. Wow. Because of the Azorius Charm in his hand, we can take that with duress. But we didn't find another downfall or a charm or the needle. It's kind of awkward. Yeah, so we're taking infinite damage from Elspeth next turn. Surprised he didn't. Yeah. Probably not gonna matter. And you can't ultimate price Mutavault, which is ultimate price isn't that good against us. Like it's okay, but it's definitely worse after sideboard. So I just feel like I hate saying this, but I feel like we just got a little bit unlucky these couple games. And there's all his heroes' downfalls. Okay. So we gain 5 life, go up to 9, take 1,000,000. So went through half her deck, saw 1 hero's downfall. Thanks. My opponent informed me that I tapped wrong. He tapped wrong, but I'm still dead. I understand that. Yeah, go ahead and concede game. Let's see where those downfalls or needles were at. Oh, we're close, looks like. Alright, well, there's a downfall, about 25 cards left in the deck. So that's game 1. We got punished really bad by Elspeth. He, just ultimate, yeah. Alright, well, hopefully we can do a little bit better in round 2.